Salutations, YouTube land. Proof back at it again with another unboxing video. Today I have for you my latest pickups from Whatnot. So if you're not familiar, Whatnot is kind of a live auction app. They do a lot of like trading card breaks on there, Funko Pops, sneakers, stuff like that. And occasionally you'll find some wrestling. I will admit, most of what I found is either trading cards or action figures. There's a lot of that. Sometimes you'll find some people selling promos. This is from the seller Golden Ring Collectibles, I believe it is. If it's wrong, I'll flash the right name on the screen. They have a Facebook page as well, which I will link to in the description box down below. Check that out sometime, would you people? Anyway. I've got a few pickups in here. Alright, so actually one of which is kind of interesting. It's wrestling related, but not really wrestling. You'll understand when we get there. Alright. Let's get ready for the unboxing. Chomp, thank you. So I think I've actually bought from the seller before. Not 100%. It's honestly kind of tough to keep track of the names on there. I think I've put out one video from Whatnot. I've actually recorded a few, but one or two of them had technical issues. One which was a bunch of training cards, and they just didn't show up on camera very well, and I just thought it was too boring to air. And then there was actually one where I got cheated and got a fake autograph that I had to fight tooth and nail, but eventually got my money back for. Backing label. Alright, let's see. Now, one thing I'm not a fan of is I don't think any of these are in top loaders. I know they're pricey, I know they're expensive, but cardboard just doesn't always cut it with the postal system. Especially if they hold a grudge against you. Or your dog. And the other thing is, the tape becomes a nightmare. So let's hope these are in good condition. Well, one's in a top loader. We'll save that one for the end. So here are the other ones I picked up. First we have the baddest man on the planet, Johnny B. Bad. I do have one of him, but for some reason it was a Johnny B. Bad one signed as Mark Marrow, which was just stupid. I hate when wrestlers do that. So I was glad to get this one, and there's no cert on these because he actually does the signings through his own store or company. So I did look into and make sure that these were people he had as guests. Yeah, I like that one. And the cool thing is it's auction, so you can get some really good deals. I want to say that one was like $10 or something. Might have even been less. Now these pictures, he did say they're not the greatest photo quality, so he did them as a lot. And I want to say I paid... It was only like 10 or 11 bucks for these. It was pretty cheap. So first we have Kimchi, famous manager of Kamala. Very mysterious. Nobody knows who was under the mask. I see what he means, yeah. There's a couple scratches, and obviously they didn't cut this one very well. And up next we have the famous baseball wrestler who I don't think ever actually got in the ring. So he was on strike. Abe Knuckleball Shorts. Yeah, okay, I can see the picture's a little It's a little blurry. It's not particularly sharp. But the autograph is nice. And finally, we have an absolute legend in the sport. Probably has more matches than just about anybody. The Brooklyn Brawler, Steve Lombardi. Yeah, once again, a couple of scratches, a little blurry. Good autograph, though. So yeah, price-wise, I'm happy. Like I said, he admitted these weren't in good condition, so if they were cheap enough, I wasn't really worried about it. Now we have the big boy. So like I said, this one is sort of wrestling, sort of not. But it's a beloved part of my childhood, and I was very excited when I saw this. We have, from the G.I. Joe cartoon, Sergeant Slaughter, signed by Sergeant Slaughter, with the Yo-Joe inscription. This is actually really nice. Picture's a little blurry, but still from a cartoon of that era is going to be. Of course, Sarge's usual excellent signature. I ended up doing a 25 on this. It was an auction piece, and I had to fight off quite a few people. Now, one thing he does that I thought was very cool is he auctioned off another Slaughter piece that wasn't G.I. Joe, and he started it at the same price I paid, because he didn't want anybody to kind of, like, get a better deal than I did, because he thought, you know, doesn't want people to get upset. Which I thought was a nice touch, but I did tell him I was cool with him offering it cheaper if he could sell it. Because at the end of the day, you know, I chose to pay that, and I paid a little extra than well, honestly, it's a little less than Sarge usually goes for, I think. I want to say he's usually in the 40 range. But with the G.I. Joe picture, and it's one you don't see very often, honestly. I just thought that was too cool. Well, now I have to decide, does this go in my TV collection or my wrestling collection? Thinking TV. Alright. So what do you think? Were those good pickups? Did I waste my money? Do you think I'm a fool for getting things without a cert? I know I've had some bad luck with that in the past, so let me know what you think, and if you're around Whatnot at all, let me know. If you know any good channels on there with wrestling stuff, please let me know. I'm starving for something to get. Especially one that runs late nights. I tend to work later, so that's always fun. Shows at 1 or 2 in the morning with like 3 of us in there. Alright. If you enjoyed this, shoot that thumbs up. Like I said, any comments, give them to me down below. I love hearing from you guys. Ding that bell so you're notified whenever my videos go live. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos. As always, be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. Got to get tough. Yo, Joe. Got to get tough. Yo, Joe.